welcome back to another episode on my channel. Today I'm really excited because we are going over all the books that I want to read at some point in the fall. Now this is a very long list. I doubt I'll get through them all because I'm currently in a book slump. But what's the best way to get out of a book slump? Shopping your shelves. These are all my red shelves. I don't think there's many rereads. And then I have my physical TBR, which is for the most part what these stacks came from, apart from one book. So, no, two books, sorry. This will probably end up going into November because there's a few books in here that I wouldn't mind reading in November or later. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. So, this is actually the book I'm reading next. It's Fearful by Lauren Roberts. I'm actually currently reading Accomplice to the Villain. So once I finish that, I'll be reading Fearful because it's short, and I just need a short book so I can say that I at least read two, and I want to read this in 2025. And then the Harry Potter series. So I've never read Harry Potter. I started it, then I DNF'd it, and now I can read it again. So we have Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Chamber of Secrets, The Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, The Half-Blood Prince, and The Deathly Hallows. I feel like I could probably get through those in October if I really try, and I think I'm going to make reading vlogs on them. And then we have Harry Potter and the Cursed Child by J.K. Rowling. They're all by J.K. Rowling, but this is like the play. So try to make a video on this because I think that would be a really fun, interesting video for me to do. Then I have Maybe Meant to Be by K.L. Walther, just as a cute little fall romance. I think this would be a nice little read to just ease. I'm definitely a fantasy girly. I love my fantasy, and I've been loving my mysteries. Romances I'm a bit iffy with, but yeah, I like K.L. Walther's writing in The Summer of Broken Rules, so I'm gonna try Maybe Meant to Be. And then we have Finale because it's the last book in the Caraval series I need to reread. So yeah, we have Finale. Then we go into my Holly Jackson. So there's only two books that are on this list by Holly Jackson. The first one's a reread, and that's If I Survive by Holly Jackson because I love this book. I read this last year, and it's just incredible. Such a good book. And we have Not Quite Dead Yet because this was her new release that came out in August, I believe, and I still have not read it. I started it and then got into other things, so I need to read this. Then we have One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. I want to read this so bad because it just is very intriguing, and I have that. So we have the whole trilogy. So we have One of Us is Lying, One of Us is Next, and One of Us is Back. I got this in a box set last December, and I've been very intrigued. And then we have The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes because I really liked the Inheritance games, and this just seems very much up my alley. So we have The Naturals, Killer Instinct, and these two aren't the same size as those two, which kind of bothers me, but it's fine. All In, and Bad Blood, and I actually got both of these for the price of one of them, so it's because these are the United Kingdom versions, but I'm really excited to read that series. And the last book that's on this list, it's a trilogy once again, and that is the Kiss of Deception trilogy by Mary E. Pearson. I would be so down to read this in November. That's why it's the last on the list. But yes, The Kiss of Deception, The Heart of Betrayal, and The Beauty in Darkness. So those are all the books that I really want to read. Now I'm going to go start reading so I can finish Accomplice to the Villain, so I can get into reading other books. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one. We're going to start trying to post regularly again. It's been a little bit, I've just been very busy with school starting and being in a book slump and all that. So I'm starting again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.